Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, wanting just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. Oh, Chris, you're sick. I'm sorry. I'm surprised I'm not sick. I had a little bit of a cough after election night, and I was up late, and yeah, I didn't get a lot of sleep. And then yes, I the day or yeah, when I came home from after working during the day, the next day, I got sleep then, and then I got a lot of sleep last night. So I'm feeling much better today. No, I'm not down with the sickness. uh, it is chilly here, so that's why I've got some warming layers on. Uh, it's funny how Californians here will complain about how cold they are, and they'll have just a long sleeve shirt and shorts, and I'm like, dude, you got to dress in layers, and they're like, huh? It's like, yeah, when you grow up in a cold climate, you learn dress in layers, and have a hat. Always, always, always have a hat. How are you all doing today? This is not going to be the world's longest show. It will be a short one today, only because uh, I'm driving to Los Angeles today to help a fellow veteran. I will possibly be doing. I'll be doing a what's it? I'll be doing a live stream possibly. He's being harassed by Los Angeles County, and so pretty much just give you the background. His local county officials, they came into his neighborhood to spray the citrus trees, and then started telling him he's got all these fines and whatnot, and he started they started fixing them, and then they put a stop work order in. It's like, okay, do you want these things fixed, or are you looking just for money? Good morning, Squid. Can you hear me? Oh, we
I'm
might be having some technical difficulties with Squid. I'm not here. Well, I can hear her. I don't know if she can hear me. You guys can hear me all okay, right?
I'm my internet is being crappy. Give me a minute. I ever
Sure.
since Tuesday it's been acting up, so I have to figure something out. Let me I'm I'm a
Uh, I'm just going through. Sorry, I'm putting things. I'm just going through my X account. Somebody was telling me JD Vance said something, and I'm like, okay, show me where he said it. And then they give me a Democrat link. It's like, no, 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 no. I want you to show me where he said it because there's been enough lies and whatnot going around. Okay. My stream health looks good, so my internet is doing its job this morning. We'll see if it sticks around. You never know. You never know. I did like that Hamas has already backed off. They're willing to discuss uh, terms of ending the war. It's like, oh yeah, you're scared Trump's going to come in and bomb you now, aren't you? I did like that one joke. Trump has now beaten more more women than dug him off. uh, I'm just here for the shit show, people. I'm just here for the shit show.
And as for your case, don't you worry. I've argued in front of every judge in the state, often as a lawyer.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the lawyer this morning. Um, wow, that douchebag. Did you guys see what he did? So, let me see if I can get the picture and put it up. Uh, I'm just like, he pulled a Lynette. Uh, oh wait, no, it's not in this one. Hold on, people. I'm just trying to find the right thing where people send it to me. Okay, here is this it? Okay, I'm downloading it now. So I'll post it up for everyone to see. This was funny. This made me laugh. Um, okay, so right here, uh, so Bubbles posted this in the what the hell's fake group, and here's the thing, like he's he's a Jew from Massachusetts, so yeah, he's going to be a Democrat. He's not going to be very friendly to Trump. I wouldn't expect him to be, but he went into a what the hell's group and was posting stuff like this, and it's like it's not a political group, dude. Like other people who've tried to post political stuff have gotten, and even Trump stuff. Like it's not a political group, so no one really cares. But he posted this and then took it down, and then let me then he had his wife, and I don't think it was his wife. I think it was him. Uh, posted that I will we were hacked, and it's like, dude, just stop, just stop. Here, I'll put this in the downloads. I'm just trying to get them all because this is so funny. How can Sarah Boone, suitcase killer, get a new trial when the jury found her guilty? You know, there did they authorize a new trial, or is she just asking for a new trial? Because you can ask for a new trial all day long. Sometimes they grant it, sometimes they don't. This is not okay. It's not letting me. Well, actually, hold on. I'll show him from my. I'll show him from my X account. I don't like doing this because sometimes it screws up. But this is what Tamara said. Though Bruce's account is deactivated now, you still can see another fake account, mystery resolved. You can see from the photos 2 accounts before Bruce deactivated his, and now thank you to those who still are able to analyze, peace to everyone, update. And obviously, it is not only that fake account, other fake posts, fake screenshots, not worried about that. And yes, IP addresses don't lie, and his and still his page was hacked. Here's the thing: they're claiming it was a fake account. They're claiming that his account was hacked. Here's the other screenshot. Bruce did not post here about the election. He did not react with a laugh emoji to the post mocking someone's medical problem. Someone managed to hack his account and/or is making fake posts. He has deactivated his account. It is possible to learn who did it. Legal action will be taken. Yeah, I've seen this enough. He posted something. He was drunk. He posted something stupid, and he claimed that he was hacked and dirty deleted. That's what he did. That's what he did. Like, no one hacked his account. No one cares to hack his account. This is exactly what Lynette did. Lynette, his client, did the exact same thing. So she's got a lawyer who does her tactics. She would post stupid stuff, get called out, and then say, "Oh, wait, I was hacked. I was hacked. I'm working with Facebook to fix it now." No, get off. Get off. Don't want you up here right now. Sorry, I'm just liking a couple tweets here. But yeah, so you're seeing this same type of stuff from Bruce. Here's the other thing. I don't believe that was Tamara. I believe that was him himself. Some of these people, like, they get so convinced of their own, what do I say? So convinced of their own intelligence that they think everyone else is stupid. And yeah, they're really not that much smarter. They might be a little bit smarter, not always. With him, yeah, he's a lawyer. That doesn't mean he's smarter than anybody. He thinks it does. Some people think that, well, because I have these degrees, I'm smarter than people. It's like, no, you've paid more money. Like, you are intelligent enough to pass. I'll concede that. But I know a lot of people with just high school diplomas who are incredibly smart. So yeah, Squid, self-importance. Yeah. And you see this, there are a lot of people who get into professional, some of the, like doctors, lawyers, some scientists, they believe that their education, you see it with a lot of teachers. They think that their education means they're smarter. And it's like, no, it just means you're more educated. Um, and all it takes is for you to sustain an accident, and your intelligence can go away. Yeah, you still have the diplomas, but your intelligence can go away. Dementia can get us all. So intelligence, like beauty, can be fleeting. But yeah, you see these people and they get this very pompous attitude and they say very dumb things because they think they are smarter. I got a plate of Dino Nuggies and my ego is massive. Well, Slug, after what you were telling me yesterday, yeah, you need an ego for what you're doing. And well deserved. Well deserved, because I think you can be successful with that. He knows he's screwed and he's trying to cover his ass because in my opinion, he's about to be jobless. Um, he'll get other clients. I mean, yeah, he will get other clients, whether or not they want this stupid strategy of win by YouTube. Good morning, Brett and Madam Mayor. Good morning, Eric. Eric, how is the fundraiser doing? Let's pull that up. And everybody, I'm going to post the link. If you can, please help out. So, Eric, we've raised $235 for Eric Miller. He's a Navy vet, to get a mobility scooter. Here's the link right there down below. So please, if you can, give to him. Here, I'll put it in the Rumble chat as well. Good morning, Aubrey. We got, I think that's, or it's A Berry, but it looks like just a different way of spelling Aubrey in Rumble. You guys can't see the Rumble comments, so I apologize. I wonder if he'll defend the fleas in court. Well, just the fact that they'll be in court will be funny. So, yeah, maybe that's what I'll do today is go make my complaint on the fleas to the sheriff. I am doing that. I just haven't done it yet. I just like having all of my ducks in a row, which I do have to talk about. I got to start talking with the people of the stuff we're going to do on Bruce. Wow, 37 subscribers on Rumble now. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you to all the people following me on Rumble. My True Social's been going up too. I've been posting a little bit more there. The problem with True Social, like, it's an alternative to X. X is way better, so that hurts it. 2 years ago, True Social was blowing X out of the water. Was doing such a great job, but the Elon X is way better. Megan Fox tweeted out this morning, "Good morning to everyone except the state of Arizona that can't get its votes counted in a normal time. They should be roundly shamed for 75% done almost 2 days later is unacceptable." Yeah. California and Arizona, they're slow walking. They're slow walking the vote. That is bullshit. You should not be allowed to do that. Look how, everyone's pointing at Florida. Florida used to be a complete and total shit show. Look how fast Florida got the vote. Oh, hold on. Some people get mad about that stuff. It's like, why you gotta get mad? Just move on. A lot of people are using this as they're using this as a chance to again highlight their mental illness. That's the problem with social media. Lots of people, it's giving people the like, they're like, oh, this will get me views. I'm going to put this up. And it's like, no, you're just showing the world that your mental illness is, there, and it's giving you a big microphone to use, and everybody is just watching it because it's a shit show. It's, we're watching the train wreck. You should probably put social media away. I I am very cognizant of me doing this. That I've actually used this medium to try to help my mental illness because helping people helps me. Um, and the stuff that caused my PTSD, I'll talk a little bit about it, but it's never been the central piece of this show. I'm seeing Trump shirts that say "Daddy's home." I said it'd be funny to do one of Trump hugging somebody and come to Papa. Like just uh so, some of these people, they're still flipping out about the election. It's like, dude, it's over. Just we all have to move past. Like, let's start doing stuff in our life. I did like how crypto jumped. Let's see. So I did Dogecoin and a lot of the, Sheepcoin, a lot of those meme cryptocurrencies way back when. Mental illness, I too collect oddly shaped rocks and give them names. Right, right. I mean, and that's okay. It's especially if you can recognize, yeah, this is a mental illness. Yeah, you know, this is what it is. This is my coping mechanism. This is how it shows itself to the world. But when it starts going negative, that's not the time to go to social media and like, you know, and that's where building a support system can really help. People who will talk you off the ledge, figuratively and sometimes literally, if you're part of that. Um, excuse me. Oh. Oh, the guy who likes to spin his wheels is outside my house right now. That's why the dog is barking. Make the grain go burr. You want to know an A10 warthog? You want to know what's the sound of that for most men? Go look at a video of an A10 warthog shooting off uh it's not a 50 cal. What I'm drawing a blanket as to what the gun system is on it, but it's awesome. Just that. Who's sending me stuff here? Oh, no, people are just reacting. Just reacting to the show. I thought someone was sending me something. Everyone hit the like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I do appreciate it. Especially on X. If you can give a comment on X, I enjoy the X comments. I always get the YouTube comments, never the X ones. I was getting some on election night. I had like a solid 15 to 20 people watching me there, and the YouTube was going up and down, but it was like solid on X, people just watching me. I got my hand spanked today by you, YouTube. What'd you do? DJ Redis, quit spinning your wheels outside Skipper's house. A10 Warthog makes targets disappear. Oh yeah, it does. 30 Mike. Thank you, Joseph. You're right. Yeah, I was like, what is? I know it's not a 50 cal. What the hell was it? Yeah, it's a 30 Mike. Ooh, you know what I'm thinking, Slug? Your show, 30 Mike. I think there might be something there. The 30 Mike show. I don't know. I'll think about some. I got to play around with a couple things. I'm just looking to see if there's anything good. Apparently, the leeches were mad about me the other night. Really mad about me. And I was doing the election stream. I'm like, what can they be mad of? Like, I just don't get it. Yeah, just don't understand. Can I save this image? Yeah. Okay, let's see if it'll open. I want to show you guys this want to show you guys this picture. Oh, it's opening this time. All right, good. So, if you guys do go to Veteran Nation Foundation and you buy some of our merch, um, if this is my friend Astrid, she bought this Trump T-shirt that we had on the website, and she posted pictures of it, and I sent her a Veteran Nation mug, Veteran Nation Foundation mug. So if you were to take a picture of yourself or any of the merchandise that you purchased and post it onto social media and tag us, yeah, I'll follow up with some goodies because I really do appreciate you spreading the word about what we do here. And Astrid is a good friend. She's been on the show. We've done a couple other things together. She's a Navy veteran, and I'm very happy to have her support. Beautiful person, very beautiful person. Dedicated to helping a lot of veterans. David Plouffe deleted his Twitter account. Looking to just see what else is in the news. I did see where John Rocker started a he started a Twitter account. And if you don't know who John Rocker is, he's a baseball player. And he was canceled back in the 90s, back when they weren't canceling people, because he gave this interview and he was very critical about because he'd been at New York and then went back to the Atlanta Braves, I believe it was, and he was just talking about what a shit show New York is, and he was pulling out, like, he was just calling out people, the different races and stereotypes there, and people were like, "You're racist," and they canceled him back in the 90s. Well, fast forward to 2000s, the show Eastbound and Down was actually based upon John Rocker. Kenny Powers, which is just a hilarious show if you guys haven't watched it. Kenny Powers is based on John Rocker. And so he joined X, so I retweeted him yesterday, but he's just, yeah, he's like a human troll, like a troll in real life, like that's how he is. But also another baseball player who's an absolute shit show, who's big on Twitter, is Lenny Dykstra, and I've actually traded text messages with Lenny Dykstra. I want to have Lenny Dykstra on the show, but I might, if I can get John Rocker, uh, I would just do a baseball show with the two guys who are just absolute dumpster fires of personal life, of Lenny Dykstra and John Rocker, and I'll just sit there and just let them go. Have I covered Lynette's bedsheet fence yet? No, I haven't. Yeah, that's that's probably why they're mad, because the leeches have they've been collecting money for this fence, this privacy fence, and they at one point they said they had $30,000 for it. Another point they said they had collected $40,000. Well, you don't need that much for a fence. And then they started saying, "Oh, this is for the house." And it's like, no, you collected it for the fence. You were telling people it's for the fence. You can't. You can't collect money and say it's for this and then use it on that. That's fraud. It's fraud. It's embezzlement. It's fraud. And I was calling that out, and I was like, there better be a fence posted. And I've talked about it on here that, like, they should, if they were smart, they would just do a shitty fence and be like, "Oh, we had leftover money, so now we're going to put it to other stuff." That's not the way to do things, but at least they would have a defense against fraud, that they built a fence. And trust me, I want a fence. Jeremy wants a fence. I don't think they're ever going to buy a fence. They never said $30K for the fence. Oh, we had Bud Light. Bud Light. I know we said Bud Light was John. I actually got confirmation. No, it's Thomas Collins. So Biscuit Boy in the chat. Oh, Dude, I've heard the audio. They said 30,000. They raised 30,000 for the fence, and they just took down a fence. So much misinformation from this show. Well, then why are you here, dude? TC, why are you here? You can go. They better build a fence though, because that's embezzlement. You can't publicly say we're raising money for something and then not do that thing. So now I am yeah, you are. And I saw your video. I saw clips of it, I should say. Why aren't you helping build the fence? No, they didn't. You're a liar. Okay. Okay. So I'm a liar. Go ahead and run with that. I don't care. People have called me worse. That's why I laugh about the leeches. He's lying. Okay. Meantime, they're putting up fake screenshots of fake tweets. Like, come on, those were easily faked. The only one they keep posting the Google Voice one from May. That's the only one I will say is probably like it's a real text message, and people did actually send it. It was not sent by Jeremy. It was not sent by Jeremy. I don't believe that for a fact, or for 1 minute. I don't think Jeremy and George are using Google Voice to communicate. Like, I use Google Voice for like when you guys call into the show and stuff like that, when you guys text me from the show. It's so that you guys can have a way to contact me. You can also call me on X, because they have that feature now. But so you can text me or call me on Google Voice. But I don't anyone I've ever dated, I've never talked to and on Google Voice. No one I've ever like done my day-to-day stuff that's not like conducive for that. It is conducive for this needs to be for this thing. Like I have for my business, I use Google Voice because I can set it up that when someone calls, yep, I've donated and they have never said 30K for the fence, but go with the fake news. Dude, we've got the screen records. So if they don't build a fence, yeah, embezzlement's not a good thing. Fraud's not a good thing. That's all I'm going to say. Where's George? George is in Ohio. She is dealing with a medical issue right now. And anything else about George, yeah, is like what her medical issue is really none of our business. What anything we need to support her and give her some space. But a lot of the people lying about her, saying different things about her is absolutely wrong. And I'll just tell you guys, what's our one rule here? Our one rule here is don't attack people. Leave George alone in the chat. You start doing that, you're out of here. Like I'm not gonna play around. Yeah. And to my mods, they start attacking George. They start saying lies about George. Just boot him. This is not going to be a platform for that. Oh, Bud Light, he's a big old fat troll. It talks like this. Spawn Trooper was calling him Mickey Mouse because of his high voice. Like, dude, just instead of like start walking. Just start walking 30 minutes a day. Start walking, lose a little bit of weight. Your voice will come down. You'll start acting like a man. I can understand when his dad was in prison, so he didn't have a man around to show him what it was like to be a man. That's not a pandemic. That's an epidemic in this country of women thinking they can raise men, single moms thinking they can raise men. I could always pick out very quickly. Once that was pointed out to me and I started observing, I could pick out all the Marines who came from single moms. They were way more emotional. They were the ones who didn't do the things that you're supposed to do as a what am I trying to say? As a man, like just take care of your business. That's what a man should do. And Bud Light, I'm giving you, has also debunked the lies you spoke about Bruce. What lies did I speak about Bruce? So TC, yeah, start learning how to man up. Like, and it's not having a truck. It's not, you know, trying to start fights with people. It's taking care of your business. That's what being a man is. I still love Deanna's video about TC of him like sitting there next to Jeremy, getting all excited when Jeremy got served. It's like, dude, why do you care about like another dude's thing that much? Drunk and posting, you do realize someone made a fake profile, right? There is no fake profile. He was not hacked. He's just a douche. Lynette was not hacked. Bruce was not hacked. They just were under the influence and on social media, which two things that do not two things that do not go well together. And I wouldn't be surprised if Bruce, I wouldn't be surprised if he's an alcoholic. I mean, he's got a wife from the Eastern Europe, and where drinking is a big part of the culture. So I wouldn't be surprised if they kick back several there. And I'm not saying that as an attack. I'm just saying that as a normal thing. I wouldn't be surprised. What is it? Oh, a lot of things I don't care about people are posting. I love how they say that Spawn Trooper was drunk. The leeches kept saying, "Oh, Spawn Trooper's drunk." He doesn't drink. He doesn't drink. He's been sober for several years. Yeah, he's a teetotaler, is what they call that. Which is very odd from someone in the UK. Very odd. Again, they have a very social drinking culture, which can be very healthy. But it also can, like anything else, anything in too much in excess will be bad. I'll bring in DJ Radis, but I'm not going to be on stream long. Good morning. Can you hear me, DJ Radis?
Good. Can you hear me?
Yep, we got you.
You come from a land down under.
I actually sent you just a second ago Lynette's bedsheet fence. If you haven't seen the photos,
Hold on, I got to download this and post it.
that's the legitimate fence that's up at the moment.
This is when I saw this. All I said was, "Wow, how trashy!" Because it is just
Stay classy, Lynette. Stay classy.
If you were born and raised in a dumpy, drunk-ridden town, what choice would you have for a living? How would you pursue a career? Yeah, well, yeah, there is some of that. There is absolutely some of that, Brett. But personal responsibility also comes into play. So this is their privacy fence. Here's one. Oh no, there's one aspect of it. Let me close that. Here's the other one. Like, this is so trashy.
No expense spared. Only the finest bed sheets.
My thing is so weird today. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, who wants to look at that? Just imagine. And what I did love was people were showing Jeremy's house. It was a fully functioning house. And then they were showing the barn dominium and saying, which one would you buy? The barn dominium is not finished. There's no, like, there's spotty electricity. There's no plumbing. There's nothing on the inside. That's why they won't show the inside. It's a dump. Like, but Jeremy's house it's a fully functioning house. And here's the thing, Jeremy's house is also on 70 acres. So yeah, I would much rather buy 70 acres, even with Jeremy's house, because then I could build a dream house next to it and actually build a dream house, not build the shell of a dream house and say, look how nice it is. There's a reason why they're living in the trailer. And everybody, if you could, just go give a couple dollars to Eric's Give Send Go. There's the link. I've got it in the chat. Yeah. It's a pretty bad privacy fence. Like a stiff wind can take down that privacy fence. And without even taking it down. Yep, where is all the money going to? I guarantee you, like, it's probably going to the legal defense. Or the leeches are keeping it for themselves. That would not surprise me. They're e-beggars. They are definitely e-beggars. Yeah, that's why
Well, that's the thing. So they claim that they want gift cards. Now, I personally know there's quite a few places that buy gift cards back, slightly for a little bit less of what the value of the card is, but they could technically sell those cards off and make off with a ton load of money.
And the fact that they were talking about that with the lawyer on stream, it's like, wow, you think that lawyer would be like, hey, let's just talk about this offline. But there's a reason why they were doing it, because when you do things through gift cards, it's harder for the IRS to track. That's why they were doing it. But they gave the IRS all the proof they need on their video, and they can delete the video, but guess what? It's still there. The IRS can go to YouTube and say, oh, yeah, we want these videos.
Oh, not just that, the amount of people that have downloaded those videos as well.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And I do have clips of them, because I keep telling you all. No sound, Skipper? You can hear me, right, DJ Radis?
I hear you perfectly fine.
Yeah, our sound is good. Our sound is good. So if you don't have sound, you're muted. You got us muted.
Wouldn't be the first time someone had me or you muted anyway. But I have noticed over at least the last week, maybe week and a half, Bruce has just disappeared completely. Like, I've not seen him popping up in chats anywhere. I've not seen him popping up in videos or anything like that. He has just gone MIA.
Who was that? Oh, Bubbles?
Bruce. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I feel that he's planted the seed in the two fleas to continue this whole thing on, so he can then slip aside and everything else, and they are the ones that get themselves further and further in the legal trouble, and he doesn't have to work anymore.
Yep. Yeah, he's a straight up ambulance chaser, especially now that we have proof that he was trying to become a part of this case months and months ago, way before he actually was in the case, and that all that proof was provided to us. His emails with Stupid Dave and others, and now we're also getting screenshots of where he was sending things to other people, telling, like, Stu Moron put up a post the other day where Bruce had told him to back off, let him take care of Jeremy, and it's like, dude, you can't control what other people are doing and saying. And if you are doing that, guess what? Now that's where, and you do anything wrong, which we know they're doing lots of things wrong, that's where RICO comes into play.
I feel that the worst decision they've made recently despite the fact that I don't like the person whatsoever, their worst decision was to discard Shara or Shark because she had all the proof from all the conversations of Bruce and everything else leading up to pretty much today,
Yep.
and then discard her, and she just went, you know what, fuck this, and threw them all under the bus.
Right. And that's also why you know that you can't trust them, is
Yeah.
because you could be discarded by them and attacked by them, in the next couple minutes. It it just doesn't. There's a reason why me and Spawn Trooper, why we communicate in certain ways. There are times Spawn Trooper doesn't tell me things, and we're compartmentalizing so that we can never say that, no, we worked in concert together. Like, there are things he keeps from me, there are things I keep from him. We do our own things. I'm just looking through the chat here. Rico on the leashes. Well, they've threatened me. That's against the law.
They threatened me.
They've threatened DJ Radis. They have potentially committed fraud and embezzlement. They have definitely defamed Jeremy, myself, and others, especially Spawn Trooper. They posted. They harassed individuals by posting their personal information. They've doxed me. They've doxed Jeremy. They attempted to, actually, mine wasn't attempted because they didn't. They thought they were posting a picture of my house, but it wasn't. They posted addresses, what they thought was Spawn Trooper, but it wasn't. All those actions are illegal. So yeah, the leeches together, that can be Rico, but all you have to do is prove the link to Bruce, and Bruce has been on their show all the time, so it's really not that it's not going to be that difficult, because in Discovery, okay, yeah, we want to see all your text messages, emails, all that stuff, and they can delete them, but they're still there. The internet remembers. The North remembers, just like the internet.
Well, that's the thing. When they posted my supposed address up, that's my ex-wife's address. And as I said, people can feel free to go around there. I don't think I would hope that whoever goes and visits my ex-wife has great health insurance. That's all I'm going to say.
Skipper doesn't want me for a mod. You know what shocks me? All the people who always want to be a mod. Like, I've had people make me a mod. Most times I really don't do anything with it. I don't care for really being a mod, because power can go to people's heads. And I've seen it, even the slightest amount of power. So, people like me and Palmer's, because we have that self-realization, we're probably the best mods, because we're like, yeah, you probably don't want me as a mod.
Well, an issue comes with being a mod, especially a mod for your channel, my channel, even as far as Squid's channel and stuff like that, is the simple fact that these trolls can't get at us directly. They can't get at you. They can say whatever they want to you or whatever they want to me, and it doesn't affect us. But they then start going after the mods. For example, did you hear about the troll that went after Squid's most recent mod?
Mm-hmm.
Like, got on Discord, started bullying them and everything else. And this is a rather fresh mod. I think he's like 26, 27 years old. Very fresh to the internet, but had a go at him. And I helped Squid track this person down to which server they came from and everything else. And now, since then, the person disappeared. But they attack the mods because they can't get to us. But in attacking the mods, we then feel inclined to then go and try and protect our mods.
I do love Mike doxed them Kiwi and still doxed in his video. I didn't dox them. I didn't dox them. The only thing I've ever done is I posted a mugshot that is public information, and that is not doxing. There's full accounts out there that do nothing but post people's mugshots or post cop video. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should see if there's a cop video on that case. Do I have power? I don't know. Do I? You tell me. Um, I don't believe I have power over anyone. Um, yep, a veteran's affair. That's no attacking people. That's the rule. Can't attack people in the chat. Yeah, I give my opinions. I give my opinions, and they are my personal opinions. And I'll tell you when it's a personal. Here, you want facts? I'll give you some facts. Here's the facts. John and Lynette have both been found guilty of cyber stalking and stalking. They've both been found guilty of contempt of court. Those are some facts. Those are some facts. How about that? I'll give you more facts. Lisa's husband is a felon. There's a fact. She was lucky that he took the deal that he did because she was going to get prosecuted. There you go.
Did you notice? Have you noticed that the leads they didn't go live last night? I doubt that they're going to go live again today, because there's something happening in the works.
Facts. I showed a public document. I showed a public document, and sorry, what is not true? What is not true? You state them as facts. No, I'll say this is a fact, but everything else on here is, for the most part, my opinion. And here's the thing: if you don't like my opinion, facts, a facts provider, you don't have to be here. You don't have to watch. I don't watch the leeches because I don't like their stuff. Now they have docs. They posted a whole bunch of Jeremy's. Lisa posted a whole bunch of Jeremy's addresses, and that's a fact. That is a fact. We have that. Spawn Trooper has that on his show. You can go watch it. He showed it last week. You call people felons, and that is not true. Okay. Lisa's husband, felon. Robbie, felon. John and Lynette, found guilty. Like these like that's not they weren't found guilty of a felony yet, but it's coming because they can't stop. Show proof. These I don't have to show proof, dude. You can go and look up these people's names, and like you can go look it up in the fact that they're a felon is public record. It's public record. If you want it, go debunk me. Go debunk me, dude. You think I'm lying? Go debunk me. No, her show is a bunch of felons. She's lucky she's not a felon because her husband took a plea deal. There you go. I've talked about that. He took a plea deal, dude. That's a fact. She was going to be prosecuted along with him. And she has threatened me. She has threatened me. Dude, she has a deferred prosecution. It's public record. You can go look it up. Like,
and this facts provider sounds like shot from the very beginning. Show me proof. Show me proof. Show me proof. But won't do the research themselves.
well, I'm not one to say, hey, go do your research. I'm just telling you, this is a fact. It's out there. You can go look it up. And sometimes I'll show stuff. I don't tell people do their research. I'm just saying it's a fact. If you disagree with me, prove me wrong. Oh, when did she threaten me? Okay. You want to do this? I will happily play the audio. When did she threaten me? It's okay. I have that saved.
With all of them. So how is it that
Hold on. I'm actually going to email this to myself, and because they will try to copyright claim. Absolutely, they will. Who is threatening you? I was threatened by Lisa of the Leeches. Yeah, she threatened me. Tori threatened to go. Tori said she was going to go through my organization. Like and Tori has said that several times. He's defaming with lies. It's not defamation, dude. Opinions are not defamation. I have clarified when things are fact, and you can go look them up yourself. If they feel if they feel they're being defamed, have them sue me. They can sue me. Have them do it. Here's the thing: in California, there are tighter laws about cyber content. So if they think I am defaming them, they could actually do a police report here in California that would get me arrested. Here's the thing: they won't do that. They won't do that because when you do a defamation claim, you have to have clean hands. And the biggest thing I have against them is that they've tried to silence people. They've attempted to dox me. They've attempted to dox Spawn Trooper. They have doxed Jeremy. So they don't have clean hands. They have said lies about us. Her threat right here, and I'm just waiting for it to download so that I can actually hold on. I know of a way that I can play it. Hold on. So I'm gonna change. Hold on.
Things like that. Jeremy does it with them. He did it with all of them. So how is it a bad thing that anybody on this side of the realm would do that? Why is everything okay for them, but nobody else? Yeah, it's a double standard, you know. And yeah, it's funny like that now. This quid pro quo woman is threatening to. Hello, I'm sorry, Bruce. Bruce, I have to do that. Thank you. Thank you so much. She's calling the police on people dropping chats who are using fake names, and so it's so funny to watch. Like, it's like almost an exact like duplicate of what Vet Nation, what Mike Arthur did, like melting down because he was getting chats from people. But in her case, it was people like saying things about her being a bad mother, right. because she's there on YouTube. And her like little child, is 2 or 3, is like running around in the background, and she's all distracted. She's there trying to watch her at the same time. Oh wait, this was the one about Squid.
So that was the one about Squid. Hold on. But again, is this? Nope, that's stupid, Dave. Oh, here we go. Hold on.
You want to come? This is the one where I get threatened. You want to come and question us, or you want to throw us out there? We'll answer. Mike Arthur should watch his back when it comes to shit like that, because Mike Arthur's got a lot of bad shit behind him. So he should watch his back if he doesn't want his own stuff being brought out there. I'm not playing a game of tit for tat with this information bullshit. This is about this case, and that's it. You want to come and question us, or you want to throw us out there? We'll answer. Mike Arthur should watch his back when it comes to shit like that, because Mike Arthur's got a lot of bad shit behind him.
There you go. They threatened me. That is extortion, telling me to watch my back, that they have stuff about me that they're going to release. That is extortion. That is a crime. So there you go, fax provider. I do have the proof. I do show it. They can try to copyright claim, but I changed it. So good luck. Good luck. And I didn't show the video. That's the thing. They'll do a copyright claim, and it's gonna fail. That's one thing I'm waiting right now. That is not a threat.
Well, the
It
fact
is
that they
extortion.
actually physically stated that they had a pew and told me to watch my back as well, that they know that I'm somewhere here in Florida. I got the same sort of threat.
So, fax provider, here's why you're wrong. They said, I need to watch my back, which itself can be construed as a threat. But they then said, I have stuff about me that they can release. Yes, that is 100% extortion. It's a threat of extortion. Here's the threat. Here's what we'll do. That's it. Play the rest. What else? What else? Dude, that's clear as day. That is textbook extortion. That's it. It's done. And yeah, I am going to be making a police report about it. I just haven't done it yet because there's other things I need to do and other things I want to be ready for. The other guy can't prove that. Yes, he can. You have these clips. Like, you asked for proof, I gave you proof. And now you're saying that's not what that is. That is exactly what that is. What did they ask in exchange? It doesn't matter. Threatening to do something to someone, like if I say you watch your back or I'm gonna do this, that's extortion. It was 100% extortion, dude. And again, this goes back to if they want to bring a defamation claim on me, bring it. Bring it. Because I'm ready for it. Again, I've got clean hands. I just showed the video. But what I'm saying is true. I'm telling you, like, it's not not in dispute that her husband took a plea deal. It's not in dispute that she has deferred prosecution. It's not in dispute that Robbie is a felon. It's not in dispute that her husband's a felon. And they all work together. And I've warned Corey's husband. I hope that she wasn't using you to get her background checks, because that would be illegal as well, as he's retired law enforcement. He knows, and have you noticed, have you noticed that her husband, he's now back in the shadows after I said that. He backed her up.
I've noticed that, but at the same time, you had Ray Bonecrusher threatening to call ICE on me.
Yep.
Claimed that I'm a illegal citizen or illegal alien here in the United States, that my visa was cancelled, and that I'm hiding out illegally, and that they need to come and get me.
Oh, we'll have fact provider's IP address. Don't worry about that. If this is Bruce, if it is, then he's stupid because we've already gotten his IP. He knows that we've gotten his IP. We have his alts. We have Tamara's alts. Like we have that. Have we shown the proof of it? Nope. Don't need to. We have it. We don't need to. You maliciously doxed her husband, who is not a public figure. What? How did I dox him? How did I dox him? If you're talking about his felony, that's public record, dude. We can talk about that. He did that. That's public record. You can contact the Florida courts and get it for yourself. Anybody can. The asking was of him to stop doing what they didn't like. It does not have to be a dollar amount or an item. Oh, yeah, exactly. All they have to do is show that they were trying to intimidate me into changing my behavior. And if they bring a defamation lawsuit, good, because I already know what I will do in response, and they won't like it because, again, you have to have clean hands. And I've talked about things that are public information. Oh yeah, I still have all the stuff from, and DJ Radis has all the stuff from way back when, way back when. Here's the thing: in many cases, doxing, in many cases where people claim doxing, it is not legally actionable. In any case that I've done of doxing, not legally actionable. But I can't say that for the fleas. If you think it's a false CPS call, call the cops and have me arrested. If not, if you don't do that, it's not a false CPS call. It's not a false CPS call. And I will happily defend that in court. I would love to come arrest me. I would love to be able to bring up, okay, you arrested me for a false CPS call. Let's see where they went and did something about my call. Oh yeah, they didn't. They told me on the phone they were not taking my call. They were not going to do anything actionable. Proof of government corruption. I would love to be in a courtroom addressing that. I would love to be in a courtroom. Like, I am daring you. Please, San Bernardino County, California, call them, tell them Mike Arthur made a false CPS call, and you need to arrest him. Please.
Hey, Mike, start saving up your money and just come out here to Gainesville for the federal case next year.
Well, again, Bubbles in the one case, he made me a witness, so I might have to come out there. He made me a witness, and I would love to be on the sand with him. With him asking me questions. That I cannot say how much that will make my day. Exactly. So if my CPS call is fake, so was Deputy Gregory's, but they're not going to claim that. Yeah, that's why false providers here. I actually think fax provider is probably Mr. Info with a new account, because you're seeing the same type of things, but that's okay. We will know what IP address it is, and again, you're not going to see me post that. I keep that stuff. I'm not as stupid as the leeches. The leeches get stuff, and what do they immediately run to the internet and they throw that stuff up. Like like that's how you know it's mental illness. They have to show it. They have to show it. Me and Spawn Trooper, we're like, oh, we've got it. It's factual. And we are content in being right. We don't have to prove every single thing. Again, got to keep clean hands. Clean hands. Because if they pull me in for a defamation lawsuit, it'll be like, oh yeah, and here's our counter lawsuit. And the judge will just look at the evidence and dismiss it, and then I'm going to have an anti-slap case. Like, there's a reason why when I mentioned that Bubbles backed way off, because remember, Bubbles was talking about legal action against me, threatening me on live, on here, threatening me with legal action, and he backed way down. Now he just wants me as a witness. I don't care who you are. Dude, I don't care who you are. But we will have your IP address. So if you've done anything else, we'll know about it. Really? You think you need a degree to recognize mental illness? You don't. You don't. Oh, dude, he has given me great content, and he's here to give the leeches content. And again, if they keep threatening me, it's just going to make my case stronger. Because again, I don't have this need to broadcast that. Like, I wasn't even really talking about them until he came here.
See, Mike, I feel that you really need to just go off and get yourself a temporary order against the two Lees. And that way, every time one of these trolls comes in here, that would be third-party contact, and they'd be breaking the order.
We are ready. In fact, I got to make some phone calls. Starting this with JH from the beginning, me and DJ Radis have been very clear. All we did was we took screenshots of what Lynette was posting on social media publicly in many public groups, and we would put them in our own group and just laugh about her and make fun of her. That's what we did. There's nothing illegal about that. We weren't working with JH or anything like that. In fact, the leeches have said that Jeremy pays me and DJ Radis and Spawn Trooper. I've never even had a full conversation with Jeremy. The most I've ever gotten is if I've emailed to their email, I've gotten thank you back. That's what I've gotten from Jeremy. And then you guys all saw what he's put in his video. That is the extent of our communications. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I am going to have to wrap this up, though, because I got to drive to LA today.
Fax provider, clearly you don't know how a temporary order works and how third-party contact works. So basically, if you are acting on behalf of anyone, or even bringing up things that could be pursued as acting on their behalf, technically that would make whoever has the TPO against them or whatever guilty. That's how third-party contact works.
Fax provider, just because you've never heard them say that does not mean they didn't say that. We have, that's why I tell people when they say things, I don't need people telling me they're saying things. Screen record it, screenshot it, and send me that. Don't send me a link. I'm not clicking on their links. I am not giving them views. I am not going into their chat. I don't want any of you guys. You're free to do it. I don't want any of you guys going into their chat. I don't want any of you guys watching their show. It's a shitty show. I would much rather you guys watch good shows like Spawn Trooper and Squid and Eric Miller and AVA. Watch good shows, but you're a free person. Do what you will. So, definitely go check out DJ Radis's parodies today. Subscribe to his channel. Oh, he just left. But yeah, I'm not telling anyone to go to them. I'm not telling anyone to do anything to them. But if you notice, I even have screenshots of people in their chat making physical threats, like making threats to go physically. Do they stop it? Nope. That's why I have my one rule. You can be in this chat, no personal attacks. And with there, I'm going to go ahead and leave it off because I got to get on the road, and I've got too much stuff to do today. So, oh, is he back? I think he had a problem, but definitely go check. Oh, yeah, definitely go check out DJ Radis' channel. DJ Radis, I got to wrap this up because I got to get on the road.
Oh, not a problem. My phone crashed and everything else. That's why I just poofed.
No worries. I'm telling everyone to go subscribe to your channel. And yeah, I'll be making my I don't know if I'm gonna make it today or this weekend, my police report. I just wanted to make sure I had all my ducks in a row before I did. But it will be there. I've got time. Threats of extortion, I believe statute of limitations is something like 4 years. So
all my proof is already with my attorney, so
yep.
I'm letting them deal with all that.
But thank you for everyone being here. Do not, if you are someone who watches here and watches the leeches, do not go back and forth. I don't play that game. It will get you banned from here because that is I do consider that a personal attack. If you're running back and saying here's what the skipper said today, like that is just negative stuff. We're not going to engage in that, and that is personal attacks. So I don't want people doing that. And if you want to go watch their show, that's all on you. I'm not telling you to. I'm not telling you not to. I am telling you to go check out Squid Pro Quo, DJ Radis, Spawn Trooper, Musi. I'm trying to think who else. Yeah, if I've had them on their show and they're good people, Go check them out.
TC.
TC, yep. And when I say TC, I'm not talking about Biscuit Boy. I'm talking about Minnesota Black Robe Regiment.
Fax provider. I can be full of it all I want.
Yep.
My First Amendment allows me to tell you to go fuck yourself.
Yep. And I endorse that message. All right, folks. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your comments and everything. And as usual, thank you for being worth serving.
Have a great day, guys.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Goose smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakening at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened